Welcome back to Season 3, Episode 18 of Hardcore Minecraft. If you missed the last episode, we built a creeper farm disguised as a radio tower. Today we're going to use said TNT to mine for more ancient debris and continue to improve our home. If you enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribing, and hype the video if you think other people should discover this channel. Hypes are not available everywhere, so no worries if you can't. If you don't know what to comment today, comment ancient debris, or leave an emoji for the sake of engagement. Let's hop into Hardcore Minecraft. Hello, and welcome back to another episode in our hardcore world. Today, we are going to do a mixed bag of things, so hopefully we can get everything we want to do done. And the first thing we're going to do is go check our creeper farm, because I have been standing up there in the top of the radio tower, and I have been getting a ton of gunpowder. So this thing does work, and you guys actually taught me that Minecraft works with spawning in spheres. So that up there is because this is the bottom of the spawning sphere. So it won't spawn things below me, but it will spawn things within that sphere. So I could theoretically add more levels to this and get even more gunpowder, but this is already cranking out the gunpowder. I mean, just look at how much we have right up here. Look at that. And I know exactly what we're going to do with all of this today, because now that we have a creeper farm, when I need more, I can just hang out here. But we're going to start today out by going into the nether and making a bit of a kaboom, because I want to continue mining for more ancient debris. I always mix that up. I say andesite and it's ancient debris, or I say netherite and it's like, well, it's technically not netherite, but who cares? I'm just excited to play Minecraft hardcore. What are you doing out here, sir? Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on. I also saved up some levels to where we can now get mending on our shovel. I know that the efficient way of getting mending on this, or getting the cheaper version of this, that's not mending, that's piercing, but getting the cheaper version of this is to just make a new shovel and re-enchant it. But I enjoy the shovel, and it's 33 levels, so I can always sit and get more. And plus, we're about to get a ton more levels anyway. So I'm going to do that. We're going to put this up here. We're going to get ourselves some more pork chops. I don't think we'll need I don't think we'll need torches or anything. We will need some building materials, so let's grab that. Let's also grab our sand. Oh, we've got plenty. Let's just see how much of this stuff we can make. Ooh, we're going to need a lot of redstone too. And I think we've got everything. No, don't want to do that. I want to do that. Oh, we've got a lot of TNT. Going to be able to mine a lot of good stuff here. Almost 4 stacks, which is pretty good. 3 stacks and some change. Well, like 5, but that's still pretty good. Now, if we need some blast resistant blocks, or not really blast resistant, but just something that we can use to pillar as a pathway, I'm just going to use dirt because we have a lot of it. And then we will need a good amount of redstone and a button. I mean, honestly, that might help too. Just having that, because let's see, I should have a button somewhere around here. I'll take you. Thought I had a button. I just saw one. Is it in the stone chest? Yep, there you are. Now we can go to the nether. I don't think we'll need torches. It's not too bad in the nether. It's not that dark, but we'll see. Oh, missed the portal. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we can find here. We do need to eventually find a bastion and try and get some netherite upgrades. Those are very important to have when you're dealing with ancient debris. But I would like to make things go kablooey for this first part of the video today. And then I thought, since we need some quartz and all of that, we can get quartz down here while we're mining. So that's perfect. And then we can kind of work on the house today. I think we should focus on finishing a good portion of our house, because we haven't really done much and it's kind of open. So once we do this, we can go back to the overworld and get our house all sorted. Now let's see, where did this is where I was mining. Okay, good. I was like, wait, did I leave that down? Okay. So, you can see here we have plenty of space and plenty of more space to go down here. I'd like, let's see. Okay, I think I did get all of the quartz out of here. So, it seems that the most efficient way to do this is to place one every 3 blocks, because then the TNT will blow up. So we're going to try that in this tunnel. You can see, I don't remember if I dug on camera or off camera, but I just dug through here. I think that was gold. But yeah, I dug through here, and then outside of that, I mean, we can just blow it up. Everything's going to go kablooey. And you know what? I want to record this. So it's 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. Oh, poop. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. And so on and so forth. Nope. And I don't know how far I want to go with this, but I think we'll just go the entire route because it'll expose a ton of items. I hear some lava bubbling though, so we might have to deal with that, but hopefully we don't open up a lava lake into the ceiling. Open up a lava lake into the ceiling? Open up the ceiling into a lava lake. Sorry about that. Had to think about that one for a second. I probably should have started recording when we actually blew things up, because I just realized I'm just placing TNT in here. Okay. We still got a good bit to go, so that's fine with me. One, two, three. That 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. But ever since you guys have shown me how to properly mine this way, I've had so much fun. And I mean, that's why I built the entire creeper farm, just so that I can mine with TNT in the nether. It's very fun. All right, so we're good here. Let's put some redstone down. And I think, how many is that? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be good. Let's get ready. Now we start recording, and let's blow it up. Oh boy. Oh. Excellent. Ha 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 ha. It's beautiful. We should probably we should try to keep up with it so that it stays loaded. And I did see that ancient debris right in front of us, so don't worry. Nope, you don't have to be like, beat it! You missed something! No, we definitely... Oh my gosh. Okay, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen, but that's okay. Looks like we've got... uh-huh. Looks like we've got a little bit of a netherrack problem. Or not netherrack problem, a lava problem. So let's see if we can just cover this up real quick. Maybe a little tricky, because it looks like this is the bottom of a lava lake. But we have plenty of blocks here. Okay, that looks like it took care of a good bit. Okay. It's not too bad. Oh. Oh, wait. I've already seen that piece. Don't want to fall in the lava, so let me just do this and then drop down here. Once we fix that, let's get up here. Looks like there's a single block there. Maybe a few blocks right here. Hello? Ah! What? Okay. That was slightly confusing, but sure. Oh, hey, look at that. We did find another piece. So it is benefiting us to fill this in. Yeah, I just don't want to place a block and then have all the lava come, like, in my face. And then, like, burn me. That would not be good. Right. Ow. Ooh, this is like a lava ocean. Might have bitten off a little more than I could chew here. Oh! Oh, that scared me so much. Okay. Let's see if I can find a way to reduce this. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. But whatever. That's fine. I'm less concerned about the actual lava and more concerned about catching myself on fire. Yeah, okay. Then maybe try from here? Nope. Is there a way that I could... See, I'm trying to at least make some progress with moving forward here. Because you just need blocks to place other blocks on when you're dealing with lava. Then, since it's like water, you know, you don't really have to worry about anything else from that point, but... Alright, that's a start. It's not perfect, but... Well, let's grab this piece. Ah! Oh, that's right, it doesn't burn. But I do. This is like... okay, well, let's just... There we go. Try and get some of this. What can we get rid of? Well, I mean, we've got a ton of... Oh, got more up here. Got a ton of netherrack, so that doesn't really matter. And I know some people said that it would be beneficial to... Oh, dang it. It'd be beneficial to mine around ancient debris just like you do with diamonds, and I agree with that. But it looks like we didn't really have too much there. Ooh, that's nice. What else can I get rid of? We don't really need that much gravel, do we? No, we got a ton of it. Good. Alright, I think there's one more piece up here that I missed. Yes, it's right down this way. Huh. Sorry, just got an email in the middle of that. Had to look at it. Well, it came through on my watch. Thank you. Right, let's grab you. And we can move forward. Oh, stop that. So it's looking like this might be an uphill battle with the lava, but there could be so many ancient debris pieces just sitting in here. And it's hard to determine because we're under a lava lake. That's the one annoying part. But I suppose we could begin by trying to place these out. Also, forgot about that. Ow! Forgot about that part. All right, calm down, armor. Or not armor. Oh. Lava? Yes. You know what? Might have to cut our losses on this side. We'll have to... Let's see, that looks like there's a lava lake. Looks like in this direction, there's not too much lava. So what we can do is go this way. Where's my torch? Did I lose my torch? No, I didn't. Let's go this... Oh. Go this way. Ah! Lava. Right, so for this one, we'll do some blocks here and then put that one down. Do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, I believe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. And then let's put our redstone down here. Don't know why I didn't pick up the TNT. Or why I did pick up the TNT. Let's blow this puppy. Oh, I need my button back. Ah. Ow. And... Oh. First blast. Just covered with lava. It's alright. Looks like it was just one block. Any luck here? We're getting... I mean, we've got a ton of quartz from the looks of it. Trying to see if we have any ancient debris sitting around. We didn't go too far this time, so there is that. Aha! We do have some. That's perfect. Let me just... Yeah, these random blocks of lava are a little tricky to navigate, but that's okay. Oh, oh thank you. I always get so worried, and then I remember that ancient debris or netherite doesn't burn in lava, which is the one benefit to, you know, lava. Or not lava, but being in the nether and mining for it, because if you make tools and stuff out of it, then, you know, it doesn't go into your... Or you don't lose it. Now, of course, in hardcore, that's kind of a moot point because, well, if you die, you can't really get your stuff back, so there's that aspect. I think we should try some more blowy-uppy things. I think that'll be quite nice. Now, it looks like even though there's lava, I didn't really have an issue with encountering lava. So maybe we are fine to go... Nope, I want the quartz. And mine just a little deeper. Well, we could also go in other directions too. We don't have to stick with just straight lines. I think we should go in this direction. I'm feeling a lot of ancient debris over here. I have no idea. But... Oh, wait, I didn't even see that piece. Hello, you're hiding back there. Nothing. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Good on quartz. Let's go down this route. See what we can find. And what level is this? Is this... Okay, this is 15. Let's go this direction. I'm feeling like we can make some headway this way. Because this is where our original mine is anyway. Alright, perfect. We'll put 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? Yes. 1, 2, 3. And that looks like a good spot to be in. Let's just blow this up. Get away. If our button blows up, that's okay. Oh. Almost got a little too overzealous there. Haha! I knew it was over here. Dang it. I keep accidentally resetting my shaders. Alright, what we got over here? Looks like we got a piece. We should get some more of this quartz. Because we're going to need it for smelting anyway. Or not smelting, but our floor. Don't worry, I see that piece up there. Ah, okay, there's only one piece. I was like, hey, there's more. There wasn't. Nice little hole. Plug up this lava. Nothing much over here. I felt like there's going to be more, but doesn't look like it. However, we can just go crazy and blow up a huge chunk of the nether. And I should really try and fix that lava out in the main channel. Just because I think there is going to be a lot of blocks up there. Alright. Can chill with the burning. And then we'll do one more line of TNT. And then we'll call it a day. Oh, or we'll call it a day for the nether. Obviously not going to call it a day for the episode. Yeah, let's go this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Oh, you can put. Okay. I got a little confused for a second because I thought you couldn't put on sand or soul sand, but I guess you can. All right, blow it up. Hello. Haha! You thought you could hide from me? Right underneath my nose. All right, anything up here? Some ancient debris. I mean, we've got some quartz and gold. That's always good, but not entirely what we're after. Yeah, it just seems like it's a little more sparse on this side. I mean, we still have 9 plus the 12 that we have at home. So I'm not complaining, but it's always good to have more. Because you need 4 netherite scrap for an ingot. Yeah, something like that. Let's get rid of this netherite and just kind of clean up this tunnel before heading back. Because we should have a good amount of quartz left. And we can actually start working on our house. I think I wanted to do some work with potions, or maybe set up like a potion area, but I could. I don't have that many ingredients. We could also just do like a proper overworld adventure. I could do that. All right, I'm going to head back and get shot by a skeleton. But we can head back. We'll put all of this stuff away, and then we'll get this stuff smelting, and then start working a little more on our house. Just because I want some closure on that. The dirt door, everyone has been laughing about in the comments because it's been sitting there, but it is supposed to be wide open. I just don't think my house is safe enough yet for me to do that. So we can do some small tasks there. And I thought we could do some terraforming, some detailing today as well. I don't know what episode this is. Is this 20? This might be 20. Might have to pause the recording real quick and check. Okay, so it turns out that it's actually episode 18. So we can just do a small batch of various things. Let's see. We blew up the nether. I do want to detail the house a little more. Maybe make the area safer. So let's definitely do that. Now up here, it's not this one. Can we see any bastions around here? No. I mean, there's that ruined portal. That's about it. I think we should start investing in that. Because I would like netherite armor. Just saying. And some netherite tools would also be nice. We should also probably start looking for... I'm thinking, hold on. Oh, yes. The end portal. And strongholds and such. There's one probably close by. For being honest here. Okay, let's put our nether stuff away. Then we can count how... Oh my gosh, we have so much of this stuff. And then we can count how much quartz and whatnot that we've got. We still have a ton of TNT, which is good. I'm going to put that in our cool chest. And it looks like we lost our button, but that's okay. And we got some ender pearls. We got some blaze rods. We could. That's okay, though. Should probably focus on getting it to the point where we can have these gone. Head down here and get everything smelted. Let's see, I think I have another nether chest here. I do. That's good. We can should really take all of these. Oh, and we can get golden carrots. Oh, we do have slime balls. The more you know. Do this. Let me check on. Throw these here just because it's a lot easier to keep them in ingot form. Boom. Gotta do something with this copper. Oh, I didn't even see that soul sand in my... You go there. And then I have dirt. It should be right there. Is this all the dirt that I grabbed? No. Okay, I grabbed it from upstairs. It's fine. Oh, hello. Smelting a lot. Wow. Oh, wow. There's even more here. It's perfect. And we have all of these. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Let's get our other quartz smelting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one should have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now they're even. I don't know if they'll distribute these evenly, but you know. So we got smooth quartz, block of quartz, block of quartz, smooth quartz. Good. We've got our stone that we'll use to help build the house. Okay, all of our concrete powder is upstairs. And I'm going to take some time here. I'm just going to pause the recording instead of cut it. So there actually won't be a cut, but I'm going to pause the recording. So the next portion that I catch up, or the next portion that I resume, will just continue on. That way I can keep track of how long I've been recording for. I'm going to pause that, let everything smelt, and I'm going to get prepared for the next portion of the video. Let's turn you into some ingots. Okay. Didn't really help me. And then I've got quartz's nether here. Okay. Well, we're just going to throw this in our miscellaneous chest. So, yes, I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. There we are. So first things first, I would like to finish this part and replace any spot. Oh, I forgot about these anvils. But I'd like to replace any spot that doesn't have a quartz slab. So, oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, is that? Okay, good. That was just cobblestone. So what we're going to do is fill in our slabs, and then we can call this portion of the house completely finished. There we go. It only took 18 episodes. Now, once we have that, let me finish this section down here. Still haven't figured out what exactly that I want to do with this, but I'm saving it for the detailing episode. Let's get rid of these here and start connecting out the living room floor. I wouldn't really call this a living room. I guess this is just more of like a contemporary hallway. You know, it was meant to be the library, and I mean, we can still have the library up here, but now that we have the iron farm, it kind of changes the flow of everything. Oh man, but look at those reflections. They do look really good. Now, I will say with this house, we will need to try and get some lighting figured out. There is an ocean monument. Oh, perhaps I could do that. I'm gonna say there is an ocean monument right over there, and it would be a good project to do, especially for lighting, because we'll definitely need that. Now, I would like to do sea lanterns, and well, those are really hard to come by, but there's also a really good farm design that we could use to farm the, what is it? Is it prismarine shards that make the sea lanterns? I think it is. I know you need the guardians to make prismarine, or yes. I don't know. I actually haven't Yes. Well, I actually haven't dove into that line of Minecraft yet, which is interesting. You think I would, but I've only completed one to date. And I think that was in the Riverton world. I think I might just scrap the library idea here overall. It doesn't really fit, does it? We could put like a living room or a conversation pit over here, because this is a great view. It's something where I want a view, but just having like 3 random shelves down here doesn't really make sense. Oh, dang. We're already all out of slabs. Huh! This is a very large surface area. Didn't even realize that. Alright, well, let's place this into our stone cutter and get some more. Let's put you guys back here. I think eventually I want this to be a utility room. I think that's what we'll go for here. Oh, we could also do our armor. Oh, that'd be fun. And then I think right here was just a lowered slab. Like that. I'm using 2 different pickaxes here. Yeah, it's like these. That looks good. Still gotta, you know, finish it. But for now, we don't have too many enchanted books, so that's fine. Now, I'm not really sure what to do right here, because I should have this come out over this edge and then go that way, because, I mean, it makes the most sense. But this also matches up. Okay, this doesn't really match up with anything. So I can do whatever I want with this. I think here I'm going to try and fill this little section and then connect all of this. I might have enough. We'll see. We do have enough. Perfect. Yeah, I wanted to fill this out just because it's been bothering me. We can also build around the farm because I know that needs to be expanded. So, a lot of expansion today, you know? Expansion and explosions. Ooh, that'd be a good title. I also brought some bone meal, some moss, some shroom lights because we can do some hidden lighting. And I think we have a little bit more. What's it called? Smooth quartz smelting. Yes, there we go. We have a little bit more smooth quartz smelting. And it should be ready. Doesn't look ready. But how much do we have left? Oh, okay. These are just cool. Well, I don't want to waste these lava buckets. What should I smelt? I guess we can convert some of this cobblestone into stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be good. That was 4. Good job, Beanin. We'll just place one here. Place one there. And then place the rest in here so that they can split evenly. Oh, I was like, where'd I get all this dirt? It just dug up the floor. And we have 56 smooth quartz blocks, so we can finish up here. And then on the next section, I can do some detailing, and we can do hidden lighting out here. Just a lot of good progress on the house. Again, I want it to be safe so that I can take this whole thing off. This is not supposed to be like this. This is so that we don't have monsters come in and bother me at night. This was also the original house. So if you go back to episode 1, this area that I'm in was the original house that we lived in. And I'm just expanding continuously. Alright, since we have a good amount here and we're going to move in that direction, I think we should try and connect all of this spot with that side, just because, I mean, it'd make the most sense to me. I don't really care about that dirt under the floorboards. We have plenty of it. Oh, hopefully we have enough. Oh no. Okay, I didn't want to break my moss here. That took a lot of work. I was like, uh-oh, zombie. It was just Clarence. Clarence is okay. We want him in there. And it looks like they're not bothered by Clarence right now. So I might have to reset it. Hold on. There you go. And I think somebody said you can get quartz from a stonemason. So I'll have to look into that because that would be very useful. But we're also getting a ton of quartz just from mining our ancient debris. It looks like we'll be able to add some more flooring over here, which is good. I need to fix this and finish that portion. We're kind of just teetering on a lot of incomplete projects at once. But that's fine. This right here, we're going to switch out. And I think we're just going to turn this into a pillar of concrete. That makes the most sense in my mind. So we'll just put that. And then I just realized we're going to risk with our bucket. Oh well. But we can get rid of this fence on this side at the very least. I don't really have to worry about any mobs walking around on it. And we'll leave this open along with our village too. Uh-oh. Forgot about that part, but that'll fix itself. Hey, look at that. That's a cool way of hydrating. Didn't even expect that. Yeah, this is going to be just all glass panes now. We're not gonna have any more fences because it's not in the open anymore. And I do have some torches. Okay, good. We need to put some of these down because it is very dark in this house. And I don't know about you, but I don't want any monsters bothering me. That should be good for now. Oh, yeah, can't place anything on there. So our bucket. Hello? Huh. Oh, well. Oh, I know where our bucket is. It's over at the creeper farm. Silly beanin'. There we go. Oh, got that. Well, we'll just leave that because it looks like our inventory is full. Now, I don't think I'm going to build out to this distance. But it's entirely possible. I think we're going to leave these torches for now. And then once we kind of build our house and get out to that point, then we'll figure out what to do for some hidden lighting. All right, let's go and I have to be really quick with this. Ah! Oh well. I need to harvest anyway. Oh, that's annoying. We don't have any space. Hold on. Because I'm holding all the decoration blocks that I grabbed. I mean, yeah, that was guaranteed to happen working with concrete, so I'm not too mad, but also it's just kind of annoying. I believe there's a torch on this. There we go. Let's get our glass. Place this down. Chicken, get out of there. Go on, chicken. Okay. Well, you know what? He was a good chicken, but he disobeyed me. I hate placing glass panes. I think they're the most annoying thing to place in this game. But with continuity, they do look great. Whew, okay. Got that. Let's place our concrete up here. And we should try, before fully investing in this one, we should try and, well, we can always make more. I forgot about that. We have the option to make a lot more concrete. So we'll do that. And I think I'm actually going to turn this into a pillar. That way we have a definite end. Do need some more glass though. Oh, okay. Let me grab the glass and then we'll be right back with everything. You know, I just realized I could just harvest my farm real quick because that would actually make the most sense. I need to do that so that when the water comes, it doesn't mess anything up. Now, it will probably mess up my pumpkin and melon plants, but that's also okay because, as you can see, it's a little wonky with how it's set up at the moment. So I'm going to just cross that bridge when I come to it. I could adjust the farm. That would be useful. But then I could also just adjust them. Yeah, I'm just going to adjust them. I just realized I was like, well, I could adjust them, but then I could also adjust the melons. Either way, I'm going to have to adjust something. So we'll do that. Let me do this. Oh, wait, nope. I'm not replanting. We're just harvesting here. I'm so used to harvesting and replanting. It's like muscle memory at this point. Place. Oh, this is wheat. So we'll throw our wheat in here. Put our potatoes in here. I'm going to have to trade with our farmer more. And we're going to have to get more farmers because we're getting a lot of items and we really don't have that much food, I just realized. Like, yeah, we have a ton of food, but we don't have food that's ready for me to just grab. Huh. I didn't even notice that. Now, this I'm going to leave open. I'm going to... I think I'm going to wrap a wall around here so it's like a hallway. And then we'll almost create like a patio right here that allows us to go downstairs. Yeah, that seems good. That seems good to me. And then we're not going to discard the seeds because I'm going to need them for replanting. And then we'll put our carrots in here. And I don't have any extra potatoes, so that's good. I do have poisonous potatoes, which I really wish they'd add a use for. Please, someone tell me if there's a use for them. They're very useless at this point. And we've got our... Oh my gosh. The zombie raid. Let me sleep. But we've got our glass smelting, so we can continue with that. There isn't really too much to do with the house just yet. I guess we can continue on with some of this outside stuff. Like with the shroom lights, we can put these out. Ooh, hold on. Do I have some iron nuggets here? I don't, but I have these. Now with the iron nuggets, we can make ourselves some lanterns, and we can replace the torches on this tree with some lanterns. So that's not the right thing. And I don't have a hoe, so we're just going to use this. There we go. Now we can remove that. For this, I'm going to... Let's see, it's quite dark on this side. So I think I might put a shroom light down here. Let it light the area up. And then maybe another one right here. We get a lot of monsters in this area. Then down here, we can put one right here. And then can I bone meal this? I just need more of the carpet. But the goal is to just not have any mobs spawning down here. And it seems like they do at times. So we don't want that. That should be good. Let me see if I can bone meal that. Plus, I need the bone meal anyway. Sir, that is not the right spot. Excuse me. You're not supposed to be in here. Get out. This is why safe house. This is why I need a safe house. Okay. So, let's do this. Let's grab our torch. Let's bone meal this side. Okay, you can't bone meal the moss carpet. That's fine. And then we'll keep a nice little path right here. But also just kind of keep it looking natural. Then this can just be completely overgrown because I don't really walk over here and I don't really do much. Now, what I was going to say is normally when I do these yards like this, I just do stripes of the moss carpet, but that's okay because I don't really have that that resource at the moment. So let's go over here to the other side, and again we're just waiting on our glass to smelt, and we can bone meal this area up. I'm gonna leave the torches there, and then we can put lantern. There we go. And then down here. Oh, okay. Now I can get the trees here. because I think someone, when I first built this pathway down to where our mob building is now, someone suggested bone mealing and adding trees, and I agree. That would look great. So I guess this is kind of the detailing episode. Down here, I think another cherry tree would be cool in this spot. Are you going to grow? Okay, thank you. Some lanterns for lighting. And then just some bone meal. I thought about doing a water feature, but nah. It's a little intense, in my opinion. Well, it's not intense, but I just don't want to do it. There we go. That's me being honest. I don't want to do it. And I should have some more bone meal, so. Oh, that's you're pushing it, buddy. Oh. that tree was pushing it, but that's all right. So yeah, the goal is to keep things just lit up enough to where mobs don't mess with me. And I think we're doing pretty good so far. You know, the general area, I mean, aside from this being completely open, the general area is okay in terms of mob safety. Now, sometimes, you know, there's mobs that spawn in there. That's the whole point of doing this. Oh, yeah, we have tons of bone meal. Now, I'm not going to use all of it, but I'm going to make sure, there it is. I'm going to make sure that we do have a good looking spot. But then we can also use the bone meal for, obviously, the concrete. All right, let's bone meal you. Oh, perfect. And like down here, I don't think I need... Well, no, I should do lighting. I should still do lighting. I should put a tree here. Maybe one of these. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, we'll do this. And what is this? Does this just go straight down to here? Yeah. Yeah, so the goal is to have a spot where it's safe, monsters don't really spawn, and they can't get in to where we live. Now, usually I do fence gates. In this case, I'm just going to put a fence for a temporary solution. That way the mobs, you know, they... Oh, okay, that's a little problematic. Let's see. Well, you know what? It's fine. We'll just leave it like this. I just don't want them, like, wandering the house. If there's, like, one or two down here, that's okay with me. But if there's, like, a creeper inside our house, then... I used to be really good at mob proofing. And, you know, these areas, but it's, now I've just gotten better at the game. So I don't really need to mob proof as much, which means I think we're safe to tear this down. Now I might need to open this up a little bit. It's a little cramped. So what if I go to here? Okay, we're going to leave it like it is for now. Because there's a lot of ugly blocks under it. But this was the ultimate goal. Just an open area. I could, well, we don't have any more, but I could replace this with quartz. I would like this. Yeah, that's the one downside, but you know what? We'll leave it. We took care of the dirt over the door by just getting rid of it. We do have some more glass here. Perfect. All right, let me pause it, check on everything, and then we'll finish up this farm. I guess this detailing section was doing the floor and then this portion. I don't know what I'd call it. Would you call it the hill? Probably. Yeah, I'd call it the hill. Let's put these in here, and let's try and make some progress on this area. I think that's going to be my main focus for this next 30-minute segment. Okay, put absolutely nothing that I wanted to put in there. Well, again, we have birch. Okay, well, that's fine. Let me Just throw some stuff in here then, I guess. Ooh, it feels weird not having having a area to put all my or like a door. That do I like that? Probably not. I don't think I do. Nope. Yeah, so is it this that you use to make, or is it the prismarine shards and then these that you use to make sea lanterns? I feel like that's the case. If that is, then cool. Not, no, I tried. I'm sure you guys will teach me the ways. All right, we have plenty of glass, so not too worried about that, especially considering that this is getting turned into glass panes, which will then surround our farm. Actually, I will take this opportunity to fix our farm out there, the area by the melons particularly. I think we should. I don't know why I think I was going to expand it and then I didn't expand it. So in this case, we're just going to cut right here. Then shovel. Put, what's it called? Concrete down. Oh, the joys of word searching. I'm curious if I should do a wall or just glass here. Because my thought is... Oh, okay, they're not going to connect to... Huh. Okay, well I can just do glass. Got a lot of glass, though. Well... Whatever. It's a farm. Plus, this is only going to be like one story. Do I want to leave this as a field, though? You know what? No, since it's going to be a patio, this can just be open access. And then right here. Yeah. Need to figure out what to do with this spot. But let's go to sleep and let's continue on with our house. So to continue on with the area, let us, well, actually we've got everything we need. Yeah, I thought that we were going to include our farming area out here, but I want this to be open. Now we don't need this fence, but I guess we can leave it. It's not really hurting anyone. Oh yes, let's finish this glass. Oh, I might be placing the wrong thing. I'm indeed not placing the wrong thing. Okay, I had it right. Let's place this here. And then, yep, we'll just have to do... Oh, wait. We don't have to ruin my crops. Ah. Oh, okay. Got a little nervous there for a second. Thought all my crops were doomed. Oh. Oh no! Ah, that's what I didn't want. Especially with the pumpkins, because they take forever to grow. But I have bone meal, so that's good. Now if I can find the hitbox. There you go. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to put here. You know, we can leave this open, though. This can definitely be an open spot. Obviously not for the cows. But our farm can be open. I guess we'll just do a hallway that just leads out to a nice little nature terrace. So what I mean by that is we can just build, let's go in, what is it? 3. Right here. Actually, we can just do that. Ooh, that was good. Because then that will give us a spot to put a pillar. It'll give us a spot to put a door. We can continue this portion out. I think we should just do this as concrete. The more I'm looking at it, I think that would make the most sense. So we'll place that here. And just dig down on this wall. Because I don't really know what else to put here aside from just concrete. I could do stone, but no. Well, we'll see how it turns out. I might change it in the future. I might not. Oh, wait. No, I got exactly what I needed. And my ear itches. Sorry about that. Whew. You know, I did want to ask today, are any of y'all experiencing the heat that we have? Because good grief. I had to mow the lawn today, and it was just absolutely terrible. I had to freeze like a microfiber cloth and just use it to wipe myself down. It was bad. It felt like I was swimming in the ocean. My face was that salty. But ugh, stay safe out there. Stay hydrated. Because it is rough. And then I've seen all the stuff from Europe too. That's like, you know, where they don't have AC as commonly. That's been getting pretty bad for them. Do I want to do? Yeah, but that's all. Stay safe out there. It's hot. Stay cool. But do I want? It's like, yeah, I do. I do want to put this here. And then this is just, yeah. Well, see, because we're kind of getting into the territory where the expansions we're making are very large. And so it's not so much of, hey, this house looks nice and realistic. It's just become a big mega base. So what I think I should do here is I should do like a stone wall. I think that would honestly help. So what I mean by that is add some dimensionality here, or just, you know, another divider right here. And you know what, I'll do 5. Because again, this is not really so much a house anymore as it is just a huge, well, thing. It's not really, yeah, it's not really a house. It's a thing, but it's a cool thing, in my opinion. Let's do this here. I know a lot of you think the base is sick, which is cool. I like the modern design, but then again, I also, if sometimes I'd want to do a house, but other times I think this is just fine. Like here, I want a lot of glass, so we'll do 3, and then 3. Oh, and then I need 3 more. Oh, it's playing a game there. And I don't have any concrete, so... Well, I do have concrete, but I don't have any on my hot bar. Let's place you down there. And I think that's far away enough. Okay, good. It is just... Now, someone did say, to save time here, I can just place concrete and a pillar, and I don't know why that didn't cross my mind. You know? Oh, sorry. Like, it really didn't cross my mind, and now it's like, oh, that makes so much sense. Don't know why I didn't do that. Nope, that's a pumpkin. What was that? Oh, it was you. I was like, who is farming or what is breaking? I could turn this into like a greenhouse area. That might be cool. I don't know. But we've got... Okay, good. I was like, wait, we might need to make more concrete powder. I mean, we've got plenty of resources. You know, I think I might try that approach. Let me just pillar up with all the remaining concrete powder I have so that we can just dig this out. And we can also get a good bird's eye view of kind of how the house is coming. Yeah, this section, it's a little interesting, but I'm fine with how it's turning out. I don't think there's any need for me to worry because it is just a base. It's not like it has to be the best, most accurate modern house to ever exist. Now, I do like that it looks like a nice modern mansion. Oh, we are nowhere near our other build. We could be, though. See, here the problem is I don't want to fall. Now, granted, I do have my totem of undying, but if I fall, well, that's not going to be too good. I do have feather falling, but I don't think from this distance that'll help. We had a lot more of this stuff than I thought we did. Which is good, because I need to fill in all that area by the dome and then all that area. So I think I should do that first before we make any more. All right, good. And then that's it. Ah, we're a little close. That's all. Wow. Okay. Did save me time. Wait, which one has efficiency? Okay, this one's a lot faster. Efficiency 2 versus efficiency 5. Yeah. I would say we get a good view of the sunset, but we're looking straight at the ground, so sorry about that one, guys. Okay. Operation Finish the Roof on our house has begun here. Honestly, since we have torches, I'm just going to go ahead and begin doing this. Because working at night will also allow us to see if we have any gaps in lighting. And we've got a pretty big one right here. So hopefully we don't get harassed by anything. And then I haven't thought about this side yet, you know, because I haven't done the roof. But I suppose since I ran out of glass, that's why I stopped. And then I've been focusing over there the entire time. So let's just see what we can do. And I can always change things if I don't like how they look in the future. Or I can add more details to the build, etc., etc. Yeah, we need to figure out what the heck we're doing with this. I feel like a 3-wide thing here with maybe a pillar up and then a shape that goes in that direction would be cool for this spot. Let me place this down too. Actually, give me these torches. I'm gonna light this up just a little bit more so I don't get harassed. And we can light this hallway up. Definitely need to plan some lighting. Got that. Let me go light this front area up as well, because I just noticed that, yeah, you're out here hanging out. Now, granted, this is the frontier of the house, if you could call it that. So I understand that. Okay, you know what? I wanted to work at night, but clearly we're just going to be harassed. All right. Let me just put my torches down over here. Okay. So that this is lit. And then we can go to sleep. I wanted to be efficient, but I guess not. Oh, actually, they're not going to bother me over here, are they? Eh. I mean, it's good to sleep, but it also doesn't matter. Oh, nope, that is the wrong spot, mister. Wow. Okay. I thought we had much more than that. Huh. Turns out we didn't. Good. So we're just going to make more, I guess. Let's sleep and then, yeah, we'll make more. I also need to clear out my inventory real quick. What else do I have? What do I have that I can get rid of? Yeah, I do need bone meal, but I don't need half the stuff we've got in here. So let's see. Wood, I can get rid of you. I can put all of you back in here. And like, we've got mob drops. I don't have a nature chest in this area just yet, but that's okay. This is all just like one-off things. So we've got our seeds, of course. Let's see. Is there anything I can move around? Yes, I can. Why do I have 2 wheat? And I've got bread. There. There. We just switched everything out. And then the leather can go here. Oh, my feathers are there. Perfect. And then wheat, I'll just throw in here. I don't know why I've been keeping things in there. Let's make us some golden carrots. There we go. Perfect. Now we have a reason to enjoy our golden carrots. You know what? We're going to switch that out. Just because. Good. Why do I have 60 iron nuggets? What the heck? Oh, it was because I turned them all into... Yep. That confused me for a second, but then I realized, man, we're doing good on ancient debris. 21. We just need to find a dang bastion. I know that got very intense for a second. I apologize. Let me convert... Well, we'll just convert all of it. See how much more we can get. Because I think we're just going to spend the rest of the episode working on our house. It's been quite some time since we've done that. And I don't want this house to get too big without things being finished in it. I mean, yes, there's a lot of stuff that's unfinished in it. But I don't want it to get, like, beyond repair. There's our gravel. Make our concrete powder. Nice. Put our gravel back. We'll put the dye back. We'll just leave it there. And that should be plenty. I mean, I hope so. Let's see. You know what? Let's try and go up to the build limit. Let's try and go up to the build limit here with all of our items, and then we can mine down. And you know what? I might do too. Wow. This is something. Still going up. And I think we'll have plenty. I really do need to make another concrete factory, because that was a nice spot where it was easy to just hydrate all of the concrete. But I guess this is the next best method. It's just, we're gonna be here a while. Ah, there we go. 319. Oh, we got to go down one. Okay, I guess 2. And now we mine down. Of course he didn't do anything. Are we going to catch up to this? Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I know I want to do like hardcore uncut stuff, but that has to be cut. That was like 3 minutes or 5 minutes of just silence. So I'm definitely cutting that. You know, when it comes to hardcore, there's still a lot of stuff that you can do to make a good video that can still be uncut. So what I think I'm going to do moving forward is I'm going to play for my normal amount of time and then just talk as if I am not going to cut it. And then I'm just going to let Adobe, you know, decide where to cut. Just because, I mean, from my perspective, I want to record the entire thing, but it just doesn't make practical sense. You know, it like stuff like that. Like, I know some people enjoy it, but you're wasting your time. And that's the one thing I don't want to do, is waste your time with stuff like that. And I know uncut versus hypercut, there's obviously a balance. You know, a lot of people enjoy like Dallas Med, they enjoy Etho. But I'm sorry that when we're doing episodes like this, I'm definitely going to just take some liberties and cut it, because there's no reason we should all be sitting here watching me prepare a spot for like 20 minutes. Now, granted, it's going to be less edited and just overall more cohesive, I guess. Well, no, it's going to be more edited or less edited than our Let's Play in terms of like time lapses and stuff. But I'm just going to make cuts because we do not need to sit and watch all of that. Sitting there, I just realized that, like, dude, come on. Like, we're literally watching concrete dry. And then me harvesting the concrete. We're here. Now look how much wow, we actually made a lot of progress. I was going to say we're here. Now look how much progress we've made. And that was that was supposed to be a little bit of a joke, but we actually made a ton of progress. And I am very happy about that. So here, yeah, we can give ourselves a roof. We do have this area. And see, this is also why I don't do huge chunks of house at once, because you lose the details. And that's one thing I don't want to do. You know, even though it is a modern house and it's hardcore, so the base is more focused on survival, this is something that I definitely still want to look nice. Okay, good. I was like, don't you do it. Ah, this is nice. Don't know what I'm going to do here, though. This doesn't... Oh, you know what we can just do? Hey, spider, get out of here. We can just do some basic stuff. And honestly, I'm just going to keep this as... Definitely not this. That was not the move. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. Maybe I can do... I don't know, because I want to be able to look into my crops. I don't know. This is going to be the later portion. Oh, yeah. We should probably sleep. This will be... That'll... Yeah. Since we've encased our farm, it has gotten a little weird. So we do have some interesting spots, but in the future, that is going to give us a lot of liberties when it comes to detailing. We'll be able to do some small micro builds or some other things like that. Or we can just fill up the walls. I mean, at this point, this is exactly what I wanted the house to be. More of just a large base. And honestly, this is the first time I've had like a large base. This is, I've always lived in houses and then scattered my really again scattered my use from here, but or scattered my uses around the world. Okay. But this is the first time I've actually done one where it's completely there we go, where it's completely just one base in one area. And I'm gonna go ahead and build up this again, so I will be back. You know, you wouldn't think it's the case, but blocks actually fall really far when you're really tall up, or really high up, sorry. We didn't even finish going through all of our concrete powder with that, and we still hit the build limit, but that's okay, because we, I think, have plenty for the rest of today's episode. I'm still struggling to figure out what to do with this section. I haven't really had the ability to put too much thought into it, if I'm being honest. I mean, right now it's fine to me as is. Obviously, there's some spots that, you know, I want to do some different things, but like, I mean, what am I going to put here, you know? I know I do want to finish this section here, though. This is what we will be focusing on next, because I want to put a fish tank in here. I know that sounds crazy, but it's also a method of, you know, I just want to seal this up. It should be, it's time. We'll put this here. I also want this to be like fully enclosed, but also fully open. I know that's kind of contradicts itself, but what I want to do is just have, once you get up to this point, it's just glass, because I think that would look nice and it would match the look of what we've got going on with the rest of the house. Plus, it doesn't need to be anything too crazy once we get to that point. You know, I think it would add like a nice shape to the house, is what I'm trying to say. So, like, from this point, we'll just do this. Now, I know that there are... Oh, wait, no, just be glass. I was going to say, I know that there is a chance of me bumping my head, but when it's just glass like this, that's fine. Then we can put slabs around this area. I haven't thought about this side. We might have to put some blocks down here so it doesn't look too weird with the slabs. I haven't encountered that yet because I haven't really been doing much in terms of these, in terms of like the roof. So this was something that we'd have to address eventually, but overall I'm okay. I'm okay with how things have been going. I guess this whole thing's gonna be glass. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just put the roof on. I thought it was going to be maybe a little lower, but no, I'm fine with that. It's not like anything can spawn up here. And it'll give us a weird little futuristic looking shape. Almost like a 7, I think. And then I realized I should have done an L there since it's Big Les's spot, but also we can add other ghasts into this world. They're just not that fast, and once I get Elytra, they're really gonna be out of date. There we go. Oh crap. Okay. Oof. That scared me for a second. And so now that's all glassed. And then in here, I want to do the same, just a little different. So do we have any sand? And I guess this can just be solid. Yeah, we can just do this solid. There's no need to have anything in here. I could put lights in this, but what's the point, you know? I know that sounds a little bleak, but you don't need to fill everything in with, you know, a use. I just wanted to have a really cool, like, vertical fish tank. I thought that'd be a cool addition to the house. Now, it might look weird, so I might have to do... I'll have to do glass blocks instead of panes. So let me see if we can get ourselves a little spot. And then also, let me just do this. Because we're going to have to... We'll have to navigate having a roof or a ceiling, and we could allow the fish to just roam freely in here as well. Like above this, I think that would be cool. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's take a sleep. Let's go get some glass blocks, and then let's grab some sand. And okay, all of that's downstairs, so we'll just have to get it after we sleep. But everything's coming together. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. We're almost at time for the video today, but I'm going to go until I finish, you know, what I want to. And then since I'm going to use Adobe to just cut out like the boring stuff, we'll have some spare time. So I figure if we go over by just half an hour, then we'll be good, because we'll meet what we need for our hour-long mark or 2-hour-long mark. And I'm thinking about dropping down to 90 minutes and maybe doing more episodes of Hardcore. I'm not sure. I'm at the point where I need to kind of think about the mid-year point and what I'm going to do for my channel in the next 6 months, because it's about that cycle time. And I did not grab what I needed, but it's about that cycle time where, you know, I start thinking about what I can do that's cool. And, you know, someone requested a tutorial yesterday already, which I'm hyped about. I do want to do that. That seems very fun. So you can look forward to that on my channel. They requested a tutorial for the library. But first things first, I am going to make sure that I finish the 15,000 subscriber special, because that needs to be done. That really does need to be done. I'm trying to think how... Let's see. And I guess... Yeah, we'll just do... concrete. Right here. I thought it was going to be a little different and we'd have the stairs, but since we're putting an aquarium in here, definitely don't need the stairs. I think I was talking about something else, but completely forgot. That's okay. Nope. You're not going to go there. I guess this will be one of those things that we have to fill up from inside and then finish it off from the top. I know, I didn't think about this, but I think this would look really cool. You know, just a nice little water feature. And builds like this are things that are fun to do, you know, in a base. Just because they're slightly different than what most people do. I'm going to leave the last two open right here so that we can get in and fill this thing up. I should grab another bucket, which I know I have because I just saw them. And then I guess if you bone meal It's if you bone meal the sand underwater, right? That's when you get some good stuff. Let me put a stack of seeds in here because I know I don't need that many seeds. And I think that should give us some bone meal to just fill out the bottom. I should get coral, but, you know, whatever. Coral we can have when we find it, but right now I'm more focused on this. And then I guess it doesn't really matter, so this can be my sand chest. Here's my mob drops. And then my bucket is downstairs yet again. But that's okay, because I think I need to grab something anyway. Can't quite remember what it was, though. Oh, yes. Gotta love it. Bucket was right here. Yeah, I don't really remember what it was. Okay, it's fine. I don't know if it was fish. Oh, I do need to leave that open so that we can actually put some fish in there. I'm not going to put anything crazy in there. You know, just maybe a salmon, maybe a cod. We can go catch that as well. Right. Let's figure out how we can do this. I'm guessing. So someone said pro tip when you're filling things up like this to fill it up from the bottom, which, I mean, that makes sense. Because then you can have your source blocked. But then also, in this case, it really makes sense because we're going to need it to swim. Well, not swim, but we're going to need it to swim up. And it's nice as we can make everything a source block with a bunch of infinite water sources. Yeah, I believe that's right. I just got to make sure that we're grabbing it from the right spots. Okay, looks good. And yes, it's going to get a little crowded right here, but that's fine. And then let me, where's, oh yeah, the bone meal. Bone meal should be out here. We should at least have like 1 or 2 pieces. Again, I mean, there's not too much stuff that can go in here. Oh, I do have seagrass somewhere. I do know I have that. Or kelp. Kelp would be very cool to have. Where is it? I just saw it somewhere. Is it? It's in my nature chest, isn't it? Yep. It's down here. That's quite stinky, but oh well. Boom. Seagrass. No. Alright, we should probably just look. There it is, yes. Or kelp, sorry. And then I should have bones in here. I do. I'm not going to wait for anything there. I'm just going to bone meal this. Because again, we don't need it. It's a 1 block wide fish tank. I do like this. I do like this natural light that we're getting here. And this is really coming along together. I hope you guys are enjoying the episode today. I'm enjoying it. This was fun. That one was a little tedious, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and I enjoy reaping the benefits of it. Put one here. Oh, I should get some sea pickles. Sea pickles can add the light. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can go find some fish to put in here. I think that'd be fun. I love how we kind of just got sidetracked here. Actually, before we go find the fish, let me build this out. Not sure what we're going to do with this section here, so I'm just going to make this a hallway, and then we'll leave it at that. And then we've got a hallway there, got a hallway here. Obviously, there's going to be a hallway here. Excuse me. Good sir. Thank you. Weird. Never had the local lag before. I'm not even on a server. I'm just on a private world on my hard drive. There we go. That's looking good. I'll definitely have to get some more quartz. So I'll probably do that off camera in between episodes. I won't mine. Well, no, I'm just going to mine. I was going to say, I won't mine, with TNT, but I will. It's so fun. Okay, now we can get our stuff. We do have a torch here. Let's just place that there. So nothing crazy spawns. I know, it's not the best solution. But we also can get some sea lanterns if we look in the right spots. So let's go grab some fish. Let's see if we can grab a sea pickle or sea cucumber. Oh, I don't really need all of those boats. Okay, we're going to grab the boat that's in the chest up here. And we can go explore the ocean. Or, no, well, yes, I have boats there and chests up here, but there's a boat just sitting in the pond. Don't know why I have not thought of that. Although, we don't, oh. Yeah, we do have coral next to us. It's like off in that direction, but I realized I don't really want to go that far. Although, a tropical fish would be cool. Oh, pufferfish would be cool in there. I know. Honestly, whichever fish we find is fine with me. Now, there should be... Actually, going out at night makes sense because we should be able to see some of the sea lanterns a little bit better. Like right here. Is there anything? No. Oh, a lure 3 fishing rod. How have I not noticed this here? Huh. I guess others wanted to spawn, but then there's like this huge underwater ravine. Ooh, a nautilus. I haven't experimented with nautilus yet either. Hey, I see you down there. Come here. Dark fishies. Oh. See, how do you breed fish? Is it just like... I actually don't know how to breed them. Huh. I'll have to look that up. Or I'm sure one of y'all will tell me. But yeah, I just realized I don't really know how to breed them. I assume it'd be something like kelp or seagrass. Oh, is that... Okay, that's the ocean monument, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like one. Ooh, but there's a sea lantern over here. Or is that another ocean? No, okay. That's an ocean monument. This is a drowned hangout. Oh my. There's so many. Wow. Okay. Do any of them have a trident? Doesn't look like it. I say we go for it. Clearly just gotta grab this. Come on, come on. Oh, sorry if that's blinding y'all. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, and there's 2 here. Perfect. Come on. Please. Alright. Fine. You forced my hand. Alright, let's go. Go, 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 go. Of course, this doesn't have the efficiency. Oh, but it has an air pocket. Alright. That's all I wanted. Are there any more around here? Nope, there's a chest. I can't get to it. Ah, that's okay. Anything else? I don't think there's any more. Fine with me. Whew, okay, goodbye. Alright, we got space for one more fish. I might try and get a salmon. I think, yeah, that could be cool. Salmon, they're pretty good looking. Actually, if I see a tropical fish, I'll just grab it. But I want something different than the one we got. Is there any school of fish around here? Doesn't look like it. All right, well, we'll just make our way down the river and see what we find. Not too worried at all. Oh, but I will tell you, my back hurts from mowing the lawn. That's a workout. We've got a hill in our backyard. Oh. It is a steep hill. It is a not a fun hill. It is just bleh. But you know, what can you do? I did have to get some like potting soil today. Was that salmon? No, but I want y'all. What are you guys? Huh. I like that one. But yeah, I did have to get some potting soil today because I actually moved like the downspout guards and there was significant erosion. It was like a trench. So that was $40 at the hardware store. But I also did get some weed spray because we got weeds around the house. Yeah. It's been a productive Saturday. Or actually, oh shoot, it's a Friday. I forgot. It feels like a Saturday because we've got Friday off, the 3rd. So this is the first time I'm actually getting to record during daylight hours. Yeah, unless, you know, it's the weekend. Other than that, I have to record at night. Oh, look at that. That place looks pretty good. We can also see how this looks because, I mean, you need like one lantern for that little area. Hello, creeper. I'm just gonna avoid you. Whoop. All right, let's put our fishies in and see how they turned out. And then we can honestly, I was thinking about putting these, oh, well, we can modify where we could put a piece of glowstone in. So let's replace this. So I really enjoy what this light does to the space. So like if we go right here and we place this, look at that light difference, you know? I really like this. I like these in modern houses. Yeah, because just look at it. Now my shaders are a little confused because they don't know what to do. But if we just look at this with this light context, adds that like modern kind of intense glow, which also gives us some glowstone that we can use to light this area up because it is dark. It is quite dark. So let's dig into here. Actually, there. Then we can place a lamp right here. Nope. There we go. Now we have a nice little spot, and I'm going to do the same right here. So it looks like we'll just have to break this, break that, and then add a lantern. Well, glowstone. Sorry, we're not that rich. And there we go. Then we can just put our fish in over here. And this should be a done deal. Honestly, I like how this turned out. Yes. Yes, little fishy. Swim. Nice. And then we can, of course, add more fish in the future. It'll be a little tricky. Okay, and then unsure if I'll have... Ow, skeleton! Oh, that's fine. I need to go get water anyway. Hey. Hey! Don't you see I have lights? Ooh, this armor. Not good at projectile protection. Oh, good. We actually ate all our food. Okay, so it does give you a little bit of a health buff. That's what I thought. It's just a quick regeneration speed up. Speed up, yeah. Whew. Okay. Now we've got our fish tank set up. I wonder if I should leave these. Nah. Nah, we're gonna conquer the ocean monument at some point and make a farm out of that. That is going to take a lot of... Excuse me, you two. That's going to take a lot of prep. But we do have a ton of sand. Because not only do we have a ton of sand here, we have a ton of sand over there. Okay, let's see. What we got? You guys swimming around? Doing good? Yep. That looks nice. Love it. And then over on this side, we can... I think we will need to add... Let's see, what's over here? We will need to add not a plaza, but an outcropping on the building here that allows us to, well, build. But it allows us to have a hallway here. So I'm going to do this. And that should be 1, 2, 3, and then 4. This will be just like a nice overhang spot. Something to look good. And then I do have some stone here that we can just... That because it's unrealistic to not have any support. But if we have this here, it'll look pretty decent. There we go. And then that can be our hallway. Again, not going to go too crazy with this portion. I am going to turn this into just a solid wall because we do not have that many over here, and I think we're overdue for one. So we'll just add an extra shape right here, and that way nothing looks too weird and nothing looks out of place. I think this is just going to be a straight hallway. Like we won't have anything outside of here. I think we've got plenty of room around this. I just want to make sure that this is contained in the house. So let's finish placing. Let's get rid of you first off, and then let's finish placing our blocks here. Oh, forgot about that portion. And dang it, I don't have water. Oh, I need to finish filling up the fish tank. Good thing I remembered that. Look at that. Bouncing around, doing different projects and whatnot. So we'll do that. And then I think we can call it a day, and I'll answer today's quick question. Go. This part is officially sealed. Well, and then we've got that, but you know how it is. Just place glass panes here. Then we do need to do the stone up top. So maybe that's something we can do. Actually, I know what we need to do. What we need to do is we need to update this area and any area where there will be slabs interacting with panes, because that will look weird. Like here, I don't have to worry about it. But here, I do. Oh, nope, not that. Crap. All right. Well, hopefully we can get that one back. Good. What is that? Oh, it's a cat. I was like, is that like a monster? Nope. And I guess we can't get that one thing back. Do we have any gaps? Doesn't look like it. There's a few spots that just have a little gap, but okay, so is it just those two? It might just be those two. Whatever. Let's pillar up here. Let's fix this area and prepare it for our stone slabs, and then we'll call it a day. And then from here, obviously, we'll answer the quick question of the day. Yeah, because right here you see how it looks weird with the slabs. I don't really like that. So glad we're doing this. Now I think, yeah, I was going to say, I don't think this will mess up the mobs or the golems spawning. But if it does, you know, I'm not too worried because we can always just fix it. But I don't think it should because there's not an available space for them to spawn. I don't think they can spawn on like 0.5 of a block. Or in this case, what looks to be like 28%. Okay, good. I was like, wait, did I do all this without a bucket of water? I did not. I was lucky enough to not, well, to have one. Yes. Thank you, Beanin. You're welcome, Beanin. Oh. We are all out. Oh, well, we got this. But that actually might be the exact amount that we need. No. It's going to be more. Well, what I can do is I can take some from here. Yeah. We'll call it a loan. Because I'd much rather have blocks up here than down here. And then, you know what? Make it more realistic and give ourselves a little spot that looks like it wasn't completed correctly. Sweet. And then let me hydrate these. And then we will answer today's quick question. All right. Okay. Just my torches got messed up, but that's okay. I'll have to go grab those, though. I don't want them to despawn. And then here, I'm assuming that we'll just have to deal with a freshly mowed lawn. Or I can be like a really good block placer. Let's place these. Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. Oh, yes, I need to prepare this side too. I forgot about that. Oh well, we'll save that for another day. I think we're doing all right here. Let's get my torches back. And let's place those. Then we'll be good. I mean, yeah, it's 2 minutes or 2 hours and 10 minutes, but that's fine. It's not like we're short and then cutting out more time. We're on time, but we need to wrap it up. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We ended up getting a lot done, a lot more than I thought, which I'm not upset with in the slightest. Ooh, our glass panes. Yes. I need to go pick those up before they despawn. I thought that was a creeper under my stairs. I was like, oh, hello. But it was not. It was my fish tank. All right, sorry about that, glass panes. Clarence, I'm going to need you to harass these guys a little more. There we go. Everything is looking good. Let me, yeah, we can put one here and then 1, 2, 3. We can put one here. Oh, that's perfect. It's right in the center. Nice. And eventually, you know, we'll have a nice lit home. And yeah, I feel like the only way for this to go is we need the sea lanterns, because this would look so good with all of the sea lanterns. Let's throw our chickens. Hello, chickens. Okay, no hatchlings. That's interesting. And then let me just drop some of this stuff off here. Don't really need the kelp. Got plenty. Good, good, good. Everything's looking good. Let's go clear out our inventory. Oh, and we have 2 pieces of white concrete. Oh, we'll just keep that. And I'll put my glass with the sand as well so I don't get too lost. I like how seamlessly these change of the shaders. That's nice. I thought it would be a little problematic with how, you know, just, I mean, a performance problem with this, but no, we're okay. I got bone meal here. I'm just gonna throw that in there, and then yeah, everything else can just go in here. And then we can answer the quick question for today. I'm excited. I'm gonna pick a good one. I mean, they're all good. I like answering them, but okay, so I could set up a conduit. I'm already thinking about how we can make a Elder Guardian farm, or just a Guardian farm in general. I'll need to do a lot of research for that, though. That seems like it'll be a bit. Let me put my buckets in here, along with my totems, I guess. And let's sleep, and then we can answer today's quick question. So, I figured today's quick question, we could take on the roof of our newly expanded house. It really wasn't too expanded. We just kind of filled in the unfinished gaps, and then, well, I guess expanded over to that side, but that was inevitable. But anyway, aside from the semantics of our house, today's quick question comes from Dylan Watson, and they ask, do you play on any servers like Donut SMP? Would you consider doing something like that and playing with fans? Now, I chose this question because this is something that I wanted to provide like an official take on, and because I've talked about it in the comments before, and I've always like wanted to do something like this. So I figured this would be a great time to have some input and just talk about what I want to do in regards to that. So yes, I would love to play on an SMP. I actually got an invite to one as we were recording this video, so I might check that out. But I would love to play on an SMP, and I would love to have a Beanin style, like a, not a Beanin style server, but a Beanin server. Now, the one thing that I'm running into that makes it a little harder is you know, this isn't my full-time job, so this is a hobby mostly, and my main goal from this hobby is to get a 100,000 subscriber plaque. I've always been upfront about that, but I want to do it the old-fashioned way and do it by making these videos and making decent quality content so that people enjoy my content and I get a 100,000 subscriber plaque. You know, I don't want to be like a celebrity or anything, but I also really enjoy the community that we've built. And part of that is I do want to make a server for all of us to play on. Hard thing about that is A, I just don't have the time to research like hosting sites, things like that. B, I don't really know what hosting sites to use, what hosting sites are good, you know, how to navigate them, because I have a very specific vision that I've always wanted to do with my server. And I want to be able to set it up in that way so that we can all have fun. And then also, you know, if I ever get to the point where I'm working with other creators, maybe even have my own for just like strictly content. But I would much rather have one on a hosting site where we could all play, and then maybe even one on Bedrock or something like that, because that would help. It's very nice. And yeah, and I think there are some benefits from it too. Like, if I do have a server, I think it's a way that, you know, the hosting site gives me like a discount or something like that. But either way, I do want to do that, and I would love to play on a server with, you know, viewers and all of that. I just need to figure out what I'm doing. It has been something that's been on my mind since starting the channel and actually gaining traction. So hopefully we get to see that in the future here. What I am going to promise you, though, is I am going to promise that after this video gets rendered and uploaded, I am going to switch and finish the 15,000 subscriber video, because I took this day so that I could do this and also work on other videos. And I really want to get that one out because I think it'd be a nice thing. I had everyone, you know, that wanted to submit some answers to the question that I posed, and I think it'll just be a nice reflection on, you know, the community that we've grown here. And of course, I'm like 3,000 subscribers late to it, but again, this isn't my full-time job. I do have a full-time job on top of this, and I have a family, so lots of stuff going on. But I am happy to play these games. I'm happy to sit here and play all of this with y'all, and I'm happy that we are on episode 18 of our hardcore world. This is crazy. I think we're well on our way to get, you know, a good solid world. Now, I think soon we should start thinking about the end. Not the end of the series, but the end as a dimension, because I would love some shulker boxes, some elytra, some end rods. You know, there's a lot that we can get, so I wouldn't be too mad about that. You know, this one I want to start focusing more on survival stuff. You know, this was a one-off kind of building episode, but it did need to happen, and we did have a little explosive intro. And we found some more ancient debris, which thank you guys so much for putting me on to using TNT mining now that I'm comfortable enough to not blow myself up in the nether. Bastion, you know, I want some netherite stuff, so we'll see what happens. But this has been Minecraft Hardcore. Let's roll the end credits, the end scene, or whatever. I've been calling it the outro. I don't think that's a word, but I've been using it since I started making music in 2014. So we'll roll the credits. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video and continue to enjoy the content. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you made it this far, and consider hyping the video if you think more people should know about this channel. A special thank you to our members. If you're a member, you'll receive early access to the videos, a shout out at the end of every video, custom stickers next to your name, and custom emojis, plus members-only Discord channels, and more as the channel scales up. Memberships are not expected, but highly appreciated, and I appreciate all of my viewers, regardless of how they choose to consume my videos. This has been Hardcore Minecraft. I'm Beanin'. Peace.